Right, hey everybody, it's Kid Meatball, and I want to just give you a little lesson in tuning in Rocksmith. I think the game kind of looks for a particular way, and I just want to show you how I do it. I get really good results with this, so hopefully you will too, right? So check this out. So you go into the space bar here, and you can select the tuner. Of course, you can do this just going into the song or whatever, but I'm going to go to E standard. I just kind of fuck with my tuning a little bit, so I'm like way off here. So I'm going to tune it up to E standard now. So what I do is I don't really do a tremolo pick, but you pick hard and frequently, right? Like, because you don't play a note like this, like, and just let it carry on, right? You're gonna be, you're gonna play a little bit. So here we go. So you're just gonna get it to register, right? Again for all of them. Right, and then this is the part I really want you to pay attention to, is that you want these notes to recognize right away. You don't want it to kind of go along and then recognize after like a second or so. You want it to like hit right away. So what I do is I pluck the string and then I mute it really quickly, and that way I know it's hitting a note for sure. So I just go. And if I ever get a wrong one, I'll purposely like mess the tuning way down or way up or something so that it doesn't register, and it makes me tune it again. Let me show you that. So if I go back in here, and let's say my G string is tiny bit off, so I'm gonna go through that again. Right, so this is kind of way off. We'll actually. Right, so now I'm actually just going to turn it down a little bit like that. See, now it doesn't register. And it'll ask me to tune again, right? This is another thing I wanted to show you too. I don't know why it does this, but I find sometimes if you mute all the strings, it'll kind of go back to, it'll register again, right? So those ones are all good. So and then I'll give you a little close up on the snark tuner here. So Rocksmith is a tiny little bit flat on, I don't know if it's all of the notes or whatever, but just have a look, right? I don't know if you can, well, you can see that. Let's see if I normally have I have a picture that I can actually see, but for some reason it's not working. But you see, it's like a few cents down, right? Like, maybe not. No, I can't really see it from this angle. I could like these are just a little bit lower, and there's a reason why you might have problems if you're, oh man, I tune my guitar properly with my little clip-on tuner, or I have you might have a pedal tuner or something like that. But Rocksmith will drop notes, or your chords won't recognize, or something like that. So it's just important to ignore this if you're using Rocksmith, right? If you're out playing with some people, or you're playing a show or whatever, these things are great, or you're recording or whatever it is you're doing, right? But Rocksmith is looking for particular notes, right? It's calibrated to do it a certain way. So just use the tuner in there, and if you do it the way I did it, then it should give you good results. Like I say, I mean, you know, I'm not a wicked guitarist or anything. I just do what I do, but I get pretty good results, and I think you will too. So anyways, thanks for watching. I won't let this drag on any longer.